Hey guys, it's Brendan with Seller Tools, and let's talk about the Listing Manager. So one of the core features is, of course, is keywords that Seller Tools is centered around. Once we find keywords, the right keywords that are inside the Amazon algorithm, then we identify which ones have the most volume, delete ones that don't have volume. Well, then it comes down to us creating the perfect listing. So in order to do that, once you're here and when you're happy with all your keywords, you jump on over here to the Listing Manager. Now the Listing Manager will automatically, let's go ahead and just kind of delete all this stuff, will automatically organize all your keywords on the left. And as you can see here, you put your mouse over it and you can see all of these phrases that make up this particular word, like swivel. So here is all of the phrases from your Keywords Manager listed right here. If, for instance, this is at the word level, some people like to do it at the phrase level, you can go ahead and start selecting some of these, and as you can see, you can start getting all these phrases. By default, we go ahead and turn off a lot of these selectors, just so you're not inundated with this, as you can see, this giant list. It's a little bit harder. This particular product has less keywords, but it would be a lot easier to identify and work through them. So I would definitely start from the top and work towards the bottom. So these little guys are selected by volume, the TSI volume. The higher volume ones, like a 10, you would obviously want to put into your title or maybe your search term field, and then work your way down. So let's just say I unselected all of these. Let's just kind of walk through it. And let's say, so it looks like I'd start clasps is a 4. So that, obviously I would want in the title, and as I paste it in, it automatically gets deleted. So I'm done with the 4s, and let's go ahead and start on the 3s. So right over here, so claw, I could say, let's just say claw, or I could just type it in by hand, claw, class. And as you can see, it disappears. Let's say for a moment, I didn't want, let's say, silver, okay? What's cool about this is you don't have to go back to the Keyword Manager, delete silver, come over here and notice it's not here. Let's say you missed it in your cleanup process. You can very quickly just right click and do delete to archive, and that will automatically click. It'll show you all the phrases that are associated with that particular keyword, and hit yes I am, and as you can see, it vanishes, and now all of those phrases are now part of your archived. Again, here I could say, you know what, let's go ahead and delete the archived. Let's go ahead and kick it out of here, and now it's gone. So the great thing about this is identifying which ones have the highest volume in constructing your listing. Let's just say for a moment, you don't want to start all over from the very beginning. Unlike other tools where you have to copy and paste your listing by hand, we do have a sync button in which Seller Tools goes out and grabs all your data for you. I think honestly, we are the only tool out there that actually gets your data for you. All the other ones just you have to copy and paste a lot. I personally hate copy and pasting. So there, we're done. So I went ahead and grabbed the titles, all the bullet points, and even the back-end search term fields. Again, this is huge that it does it all for us. This particular product seems to be a little heavy on their back-end search terms. They should probably clean this up, considering with the new Amazon changes. So as you can see, I pulled in the listing. This particular one only had this many words that were not used. So I can go ahead and type them in. Let's just say 1/4 and then 1 inch. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, I guess it's a different little symbol. Copy it out, paste it in. All right, well, whatever the heck that is. So there you go. So now I constructed my listing. I can go ahead and save my listing. As you can see, I have greater than 500, so it wants me to clean this up. Let's just do this for now. There we go. So as you can see, it's slightly over still. It counted the characters for me at the byte level and the character level. Of course, Amazon now changed to the byte level, but some people like to count it at the character level. And then from here, I can go ahead and save it. Looks like we have one more mistake here. Let's see what it is. This guy is over 500 again. Let's go ahead and just, there we go. So now we have no more mistakes. I go ahead and save. I can go ahead and name it. Let's just say this is V4. Hit OK. And again, if I wanted to manage my listing history, I can come over here and see all my versions of my listing. I can go ahead and load one of these guys. So let's just say, you know what, I screwed up. Let me go back to version 1, load selected, and they go. I load my older version of it. I can go ahead and do it again. You know, I screwed up. Let me do version 4, hit load, and there you go. The listing is now back. From there, we can go ahead and just maybe copy and paste out to either Seller Central or into a flat file, or if we wanted to, we can export to a CSV file, and we can go ahead and take that and put that into our flat file. Now, we do get this request a lot. Will this eventually integrate into Seller Central, get pushed out automatically for us? The answer is yes. We are working on it. We're really excited about that. But you will have to be ultra careful so that if you add in, you know, let's just say you double up this word, let's just say for instance, and then you go ahead and push out the Seller Central, you know, you could overwrite everything and make some mistakes. So just be ultra careful when we have that feature rolled out. But until then, you will have to copy and paste out either through Seller Central or through the export, and then paste that into your CSV file or flat file. So hopefully this video makes sense. The goal is to really identify all phrases that you've never used. Again, if you go out, you know, a month later, do some more keyword research, come back in here, you will only see phrases on the left hand side that you have never used. So again, if I kind of come over here, paste this in, again, it's gone. So you can jump in, do your work very quickly, know what keywords you have to actually put in your listing, and stop looking at the same keywords, phrases, words, and Excel spreadsheets over and over and over again. If you have questions or comments, jump into the Facebook group and let us know, but hopefully this makes sense. Thanks, guys.